What's up guys, Kerry from KJB back again with another episode of the Leicester City career mode. I hope I find you very well this evening. I hope I join you as England have beat Denmark in the Euros, but there's every chance we haven't, which is fine. Today we've got a couple of decent games in the Premier League, but first up, our Europa League group stage is this. We are top of the group going into it against Antwerp, Bodo Glimt and Dynamo Zagreb. Other teams to look out for in this competition are the likes of Real Madrid, obviously they're here. Dortmund, always a very tough team. And Sevilla, a very, very good team in this competition, as well as the Champions League teams that will drop down inevitably. Between last episode and now, we have played 2 games off camera, a convincing 4-0 win against Nottingham Forest and a 2-1 win against Brentford. Alex Scott is looking unbelievable, by the way, and you will see him in the Arsenal game after this one. I can't say I recognise too many names. I do recognise Vincent Janssen up front, the ex-Spurs striker, and they are playing kick and rush, so a very direct style. I do also have a new squad plan for the cup games, and this is the squad that I'm probably going to use throughout this Europa League group stage. We should, and I say should, have more than enough to get through in this one. But it goes like this: Fiver in goal, Little Clark right back, Taylor, Doyle and Justin make up the back 4. Braybrook, Mainu and Barnes make a very good young midfield, very dynamic. And Mbeumo and Ahmed on the wing with Moffey, he is lethal up front. If I remember rightly, the last part of the Europa League that we played last season, we did struggle with. And we did struggle quite badly in the Europa League. I can't remember how far we made it. All I remember was groups were not easy. We haven't yet made it to the Champions League either. I think this squad is more than good enough to compete with there, but with the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man City, Man U, it's a very tough league to try and get those Champions League spots in the first place. Maybe going all the way in the Europa League is a good way of doing it, but the likes of Real Madrid in here makes it very, very tough. That's nice. Braybrook has it. Gives it there. Little Barnes has got it. Puts it out. Moffey. Again, we're very lucky to keep hold of this ball at this point in time. Ball's gone in for Ahmed. Ahmed back there for Moffey. Moffey to Mainu. Mainu could have had a go himself, to be honest. Ahmed. This is a big chance for him to impress. He's one of those youngsters that has been in the loan cycle with us. And he's come back 81 rated. Looks very, very good indeed. I don't remember much about when we scouted him, when we got him through in the team, but he's one of them where he can very much make a claim for that wing slot if he develops well and puts in performances. Ahmed, can he get it in the box? Just cuts inside, drags it across. Turian Moffey, great save by Butez. Should have really done a bit more with that. And Mbeumo's on a run. Braybrook tries to find him and Mbeumo gets there ahead of a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper should be doing better, but we will take it. 1-0 Leicester lead. It is nicely worked. It's a lovely ball in by Braybrook. I do think the keeper should be more reactive to it. And Mbeumo isn't even the tallest player in the squad to be winning a header, but he's done well there. Puts us 1-0 up. Ahmed, bit of dribbling. Gets inside. Moffey releases Mbeumo. And Mbeumo, little finesse shot, gets in. Moffey just about keeps hold of it. Braybrook on the edge. Good block by the defender. Trying to break on us themselves. Taylor did go to put a tackle in. Vincent Janssen is up against Callum Doyle. Does well to get it out to the wing. Tommy Clark. Ooh, that's dangerous. That is very dangerous, but Doyle does make the block. Not a good sign, and Mbeumo is coming off. Injured in that tackle. Fataru's coming on though. Braybrook just puts that out for Doyle. Doyle. It's not even Doyle, it's Little Clark. Goes to it. How has Moffey been given that much space to jump? 2-0. It's a very good header by Turian Moffey. Clark's ball in, gets ahead of it, just loops back in. Moffey has all the space to attack that. Jumps high over the defenders, puts us 2-0 up. This is how I imagine Europa League going. I can't imagine me showing you too much of this group stage. We are looking up for it in this one. We're winning the ball back in good positions. Just looking to play with intent going forwards. Very vertical play. And not in a bad way either. Like, we're just hoofing it long. Just working it forwards. Logan Barnes having a good game. His just final pass hasn't quite made too much of an impact yet. But I can't say I'm complaining. 2-0 up. Ahmed with a little one in for Barnes. And I'm waiting for that run forward. It's done by Moffey instead of Ahmed. Moffy's took it very wide, drags it back on his right, goes for a finesse, but it's a good block by the defence. We've not really got going as such in the second half. Justin does win a defensive header there. Yusuf on the edge. Barnes didn't quite give the foul away. Justin puts a block in, and they've smashed one in. Not going to take it away. It's a very good goal, but I could just feel us switching off a little bit. Placed it right between two defenders, right into the far corner. Not a lot Fiverr can do about that one. Just keeping it out this wing. Yusuf gets a chance to put a ball in. Doyle does well to win that header. Some changes to be made. Baldanzi, Kraus and Scott are coming on in the midfield to add that bit of experience. And Stewart, Kyle Walker-Mott too, is coming on at right back. Fataou's corner goes in. Moffy the target. Not found him, but that's fine. Fataou again brings it back. Ahmed goes for the shot. Good save, Boutez. Good header by Doyle to see that clear. 86th minute. And we're not necessarily looking to slow it down, but we're not looking to go forward as such. Baldanzi has a very wide run and he's managed to hit the post from that angle. Keeper come charge it out. Ahmed gives it to Moffy. Moffy to Kraus. Kraus back to Ahmed. This is nice. This is very nice indeed to finish this game. Kraus, can he take a snapshot? He does get one away. Fataou gets another save out the keeper. That should be enough to see this one done. Yes, it is. 2-1 win against Royal Antwerp. That's unfortunate. And Bueno is out for 2 months. We are going to jump straight into the next game against Arsenal. They're playing 4-3-3 holding. Declan Rice still that CDM. Saka, Jesus on the wings. It's a very good Arsenal team. But I think to match that, we have a very, very good team as well. Our starting 11, Pope in goal, Stewart, Danso, Gehi, Matson, Scott and Ndidi in that midfield, Clark, KDH, Barnes, supporting Orban up top. This game has the potential to go one of 2 ways I see it. It's going to be like Liverpool last episode, where we can just play through and create a lot of chances, or they are just going to tear us apart, because Arsenal are that different level to Liverpool on this career mode. Great tackle by Matson to start us off. Dewsbury-Hall's on a bit of a counter early on. Can he flit one in? Gift Orban the target. He does win his header, but it's a very, very good block by the centre-back just to poke it over. Clark's corner goes in. That's a dangerous one as well. Another corner conceded. Very nice start to his Clark again. Gorban? I cannot speak today. Does win his header. Try something different this time. Alex Scott gives it back to Jack Clark. Jack Clark goes to bend it, but probably should have just put the ball into the box instead. With Arsenal gegenpressing us, there is definitely space for us to exploit. It's just if they win it back, they are so dangerous themselves. Stewart, the ex-Arsenal man, is on it. Gives it to Jack Clark. He just turns, gives it back to Orban. Orban in the box, finesses it with his left foot. There is the first goal of the game and it falls our way. It is a lovely bit of work down that right-hand side. There was a foul in there and the refs played a very, very good advantage. And from that, we have gone 1-0 up. They've done well there. Sergio Roberto in the box and Diddy comes flying in but wins a brilliant tackle. And again, counter-attack FC are on. Harvey Barnes trying to drag his player out. Roberto looks tired already. Barnes brings it in. Dewsbury-Hall tries to beat the man. Could have just gave it to Orban for an easy chance. Saka coming down this wing. Can we get it close to him? Not quite. Drags it back. Jesus is there to equalise. I did try and put a tackle in with Gehi, but it just didn't quite work. Fortunately for him, he's just let Saka drag that back. Not a lot I'm expecting Pope to do there. The equaliser is on and it's game on. Looking for a quick one back into it. Harvey Barnes gets down the wing, goes across, but Ramsdale claims that one. Nice. Well read, Jack Clark. Harvey Barnes is going to be the target of that ball, but Ramsdale, again, very good at claiming crosses, it seems, on this game. Alex Scott picks it up. Orban gives it back to him. Alex Scott out to Jack Clark. Jack Clark across goal. Good save, Ramsdale. Getting a bit of momentum back. Clark puts it in. Orban does win the header, but it just goes wide. But I'll tell you what, we're winning every second ball at the minute. Alex Scott's got to go. Finesses it, nearly puts that top corner. He's on fire since joining. It's a shame I didn't record the Forest and Brentford game because he's looked brilliant. Nearly added to his tally there. How close is that? Gotta say, I think we definitely feel like we've played the better football in that first half. Won a lot of the ball high up the pitch. Not really taking the chances, whereas Arsenal have only really had that one and taken it well. We have another chance there. Dewsbury-Hall just charges into the box, but not quite enough on that one. They're playing it very dangerously around here. Ramsdale eventually just hits it long. Maatsen wins it, and again, we're winning second balls, which is great to see. Dewsbury Hall slots that one through. Jack Clark, is he onside? It's a save by Ramsdale. I think he was onside as well. Oh, it's not great by Gehi, who's just giving it away. Poku now running. Cameron Stewart's got a lot to do against him. He's making up the ground though. Comes back to Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus gets the shot and it's gone in. Literally the second chance. I don't see how this one's managed to sneak in. We tried to get close with Scott there to close it down. He has just hit it with power far post. It swerved back in as well. It's took a wicked swerve. Fair enough. It's a good finish. Puts Arsenal in a comfortable position as well. For all the good play we've had, we've not quite finished it. And now we've got to be the team on the front foot against them. It's dangerous because they are going to look to play our game and counter us. Now Saka's running at Maatsen. He's got the other side. Maatsen's got some work to do to get back. Danso get close to Jesus. Gets another shot away. Jesus does. Pope does save that one. Oh, he's got the other side. That's not good. He's just shot and hit the post there. That's wasteful from him. Changing it up a little bit. Orban's going out left because I think we need his finishing on. Moffy's coming on up top. Baldanzi and Puja are on for Dewsbury Hall and Ndidi. Orban plays through Baldanzi on the ground. Baldanzi's got the chance to run. Gives it out there for Ian Maatsen. Can Maatsen put a good ball in? He's put a decent one in, but Havertz being back in that midfield is doing bits for them. Stewart puts that one for Orban to get through. Hincapié just deals with it. I think we're going to rue our missed chances here. We've got to show some strength in that one. And you get here. Jesus in the box. Great save, Pope. Now we get forward. Orban puts it through for Moffy. Moffy's got round one. Can he do it? Terry Moffy on his own. Not quite. It finishes 2-1 to Arsenal. We're going to rue our missed chances, but I'm hoping that was entertaining because I'm not upset losing that. We are going to end this one with a quick sim against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. I'm not too fussed about this competition, but with a rotated cup team, let's quick sim, see how we get on. 4-3 loss on penalties. It's not the end of the world, is it? That will do us for today's episode. As things stand, we sit in third place in the Premier League. Manchester United have gone 6 from 6. Man City 5 and a loss. It's not a bad effort if you ask me. I think we're doing okay. In terms of next episode, I might do a fair bit off camera. I might do these next few. Come back for Bolo Glimt, Man U and Spurs as a free. And then try and bring you back for the last group game of the Europa League. So I'm trying to get through this first half of the season fairly quickly. Get up to pace with this one. Get used to this team. And hopefully bring you some very good results. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. Comment with any feedback, subscribe to see more from us, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!